If you have come this far, it is not by chance. The universe, in its silent wisdom, has guided your steps. God breathed subtle signs into your heart, and your guardian angels prepared this message like someone lighting a candle in the middle of the night. Take a deep breath. Allow each word to touch your soul. Here there are no coincidences, only meetings scheduled by fate. You are not alone. This voice reaches you as an answer to your hidden prayers. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from now? Today, the universe asks you to look within. There is someone pulsing in your thoughts, a person who does not fade, even when the silence screams. It is like a closed window that nevertheless lets light escape through small cracks. This presence, even distant, remains alive within you. It is as if the soul recognizes the echo of another soul, even if the body refuses to be near. And you feel this, don't you? This subtle call, this invisible thread that connects, even when everything seems separated. The universe does not work with chances. Connections that cross time and resist the shadows are part of a larger design. Maybe you tried to forget. Maybe you told yourself, enough, I need to move on. But something insists on returning. A sudden thought, an unexpected dream, a sign at the right moment. This person continues to inhabit the corners of your soul, not because you do not know how to go on alone, but because there are bonds that cannot be explained, only felt. Imagine a long road covered by fog. Sometimes you walk without seeing the end, but within you there is the certainty that something awaits up ahead. This is that connection. It may be shrouded in silence, shadows, indecisions, but it is not extinguished. Today, the universe asks you to recognize this. Recognize how much this person still vibrates in your days, how much of the angels whispered signs that you may have ignored. Remember, when someone appears so profoundly in our lives, it is not empty. It is not mere chance. It is a lesson. It is destiny. It is transformation. How many times have you noticed subtle signs? A repeated number, a song that plays at the right moment, a thought that arises as if it were a message coming from afar. These signs are not illusions. They are spiritual messages. They are answers sent when your heart asks in silence. And today you need to hear this. That person feels it too, even if they don't say it, even if they don't show it. Inside them, there is a whirlwind, a fire hidden under the ashes. The silence you perceive is not empty. It is a silence that holds unspoken words, unconfessed fears, desires that don't know how to take shape. Think of a partially open door. From the outside, you see only the shadow, but behind it there is life, there is movement, there are stories happening. So too is the heart of that person. Do not be deceived by the appearance of distance. The universe shows that there is a spiritual link that remains active. You may not see it now, but there is a connection vibrating, like a thread of light that pierces the night. Your angels want you to know, this presence is not in vain. This story still holds unwritten pages. Even though it seems silent today, tomorrow it could be a reunion. Have you noticed how some feelings are untamable? The more we try to push them away, the more they return. Like waves that, even taken by the sea, always come back to the shore. Such is this connection. Today you need to embrace this call, not to live in expectations, but to understand that destiny has its own rhythms. Sometimes the soul's time is not the same as the world's time. And this does not mean loss, it means preparation. The universe is aligning paths. God is organizing hearts. And your angels are making space so that the truth, when it arrives, finds no resistance. Do you feel this? Do you feel that something greater is in motion, even if invisible? That there is an energy taking care of everything, even when you don't understand? Today, this message is a hug for your soul. It is the proof that what you feel is not an illusion. There is a truth pulsing, even behind the shadows. Imagine now a seed planted in the ground. For a long time it seems invisible. You look and only see the surface, but below roots are growing, seeking strength, preparing the life that will be born. This connection is like that too. It may seem still, but it is silently taking root, and the angels want you to trust. Trust in what you don't see. Trust in what your heart recognizes even without proof, because spiritual truth is not measured by what the eyes see, but by what the soul feels. This person, they did not leave your life by chance. And if today there is distance, it does not mean absence, it means a process. The universe does not separate what was written in the book of destiny. It can delay, it can silence, it can go dormant, but it does not erase. And now I ask you, have you ever felt that a silence spoke more than 1,000 words? This is the first revelation of this night. The silence between you and this person is not empty. It is fertile. It is a space where something will still bloom. And here we come to the point that weighs most on the heart. The conflict, the shadow, the silence, the distance that stretches and makes the soul ache. You know what I'm talking about. It's that feeling of absence that cannot be explained. That doubt that cuts like a blade. Why did this person move away? But pay attention. Distance is not always a choice. Often it is fear. Fear of feeling too much. Fear of not knowing how to handle it. Fear of not being ready for the intensity of what exists between you. Indecision can be cruel, not because it denies love, but because it tries to hide it behind masks. And when this person remains silent, the silence does not mean lack of love. It means internal conflict. They see themselves in front of a mirror. On one side, the desire to surrender. On the other, the shadows of fear. And between these two worlds, distance is born. You feel the weight of this because your soul is sensitive. You perceive beyond what is said. You see signs where others only see emptiness. And that's why it hurts so much. This connection has not broken, but it is being tested. The universe places shadows to test the strength of the light. And you, without even realizing it, have been the guardian of this flame. God knows about your silent tears, about the days when you tried to be strong, even with your heart screaming, about the moments when you questioned, is all of this just my imagination? No, it is not. Your angels confirm what you feel is real, but this person is struggling with themselves, not against you, not against love, but against their own fears, their own shadows. It's like someone seeing an open door to happiness, but hesitating to cross it. And this hesitation generates pain, for them and for you. Now I ask you, have you ever felt that someone distanced themselves out of fear and not because of a lack of love? This is the root of the silence. This is the weight of the distance. It is not rejection. It is insecurity. It is not disinterest. It is confusion. And you need to understand this doesn't diminish the truth of this connection. The distance does not negate the bond. Indecision does not erase destiny. What the universe shows is that this person is still walking in shadows, but shadow is not the absence of light. It is just the space where the light has not yet fully revealed itself. Your angels ask you to trust, because even the shadow has a purpose. It prepares the heart. It strengthens faith. It teaches you to wait without giving up. You are going through a test of patience and hope. And within this silence, something greater is being prepared. And here I leave a hook. In the next moment of this message, you will understand how the universe is about to reveal what happens behind this shadow, and why this bond, even in silence, cannot be erased. And now, we have reached the moment when the veils begin to fall. The shadows cannot hide forever what vibrates in truth. The guardian angels show me clear signs, and they ask that you listen to every word with your heart. This person thinks about you more than they admit, more than they show, more than they let on. Silence is not forgetfulness. Distance is not abandonment. What you feel, this person feels too. The prayers you made in silence reached the heavens, and God gathered them. Nothing is lost. Nothing is forgotten before the divine eyes. Imagine a river running underground. On the outside, everything looks dry, but inside, the waters are alive, moving, searching for an exit. This is how this person's thoughts are towards you. Even if you don't see, even if you don't hear, the flow is happening. This person remembers. This person misses you. This person seeks answers. And many times, on the nights when you cry, they also cry without knowing why. The angels show me that there is a spiritual bond, a tie that cannot be broken. It does not depend on time. It does not depend on distance. It does not depend on shadows. This bond is greater, it is deeper, it is eternal. God shows that there is a right time for everything, the time of meeting, the time of revelation, the time of healing. And the time is coming. You do not need to rush, you do not need to force, you just need to trust. Every tear of yours is seen, every prayer of yours is heard, every desire of yours is taken to heaven, and the answer will come, because nothing that is true can be erased. Nothing that is destiny can be forgotten. This person thinks about you now, and their heart, even in silence, sends signals. Maybe you have already felt it, a shiver, a dream, a sudden memory. These are spiritual messages. They are proofs that there is communication beyond words. The universe asks for calm, asks for faith, asks for surrender. The shadows are not eternal. The silence does not last forever. Indecision does not withstand the force of what is real. And here I ask you, do you believe that silence also speaks? Listen, because in this silence lies a promise. Promise of return, promise of clarity, promise of reunion. Your guardian angels are already preparing the paths. God is already aligning the hearts. The universe is already putting each piece in place. Do not give up. Do not get discouraged. Do not surrender to fear. What is yours remains. What was written returns. What was born from truth blossoms. This person will approach. This person will reveal themselves. This person will show what they have kept in silence. Get ready. The time of waiting transforms into the time of response. The shadows transform into light, and the silence into words. Take a deep breath. Feel this energy that now surrounds you. It is gentle yet intense. It is delicate yet deep. It is like the touch of an angel that settles on your shoulder to say, "You are not alone." No distance is capable of erasing what is true. No shadow is strong enough to suffocate the light. No silence is empty when the soul recognizes the presence of someone. This connection is like a flame kept within the chest. Even when it seems small, it never goes out. It continues to burn, silently, constantly, eternally. The universe realigns hearts that seek each other. God brings closer souls that recognize each other. And the angels conduct the encounters that were written before time existed. Do not fear the wait. Do not fear the silence. Do not fear the shadow, because all of this is also part of the journey. The shadow teaches to value the light. The silence teaches to listen to the soul. The wait teaches to trust. This person may be distant now, but destiny does not know distance. True love knows no barriers. The soul always finds its way back. Imagine two stars in the sky. They may seem distant, but they shine in the same vastness, and one always finds the other by the light. So it is with you. Even separated, you are in the same constellation. Even when apart, they shine in the same sky. And the angels confirm, the reunion is not just possible, it is inevitable. Love written by the universe cannot be erased by human choices. Love guarded by God cannot be defeated by doubt. Love protected by angels cannot be broken by fear. This story has not ended. It is just waiting for the right moment to restart. And when it restarts, it will be stronger, clearer, more truthful. Remember this. Everything that is true endures. Everything that is destiny returns. Everything that is blessed flourishes. And now I ask you, which word from this message touched your heart the most? If this message made sense to you, if it touched your soul, if it brought peace to your heart, then this is the moment to leave your energy here in the comments. Write which word spoke to you the most today. It could be silence, it could be hope, it could be destiny, it could be love. The word that resonates most strongly in your soul is the word that should be recorded. This simple gesture creates a spiritual chain. When you write, you affirm to the universe that you believe. You show your angels that you received the message. You declare to God that you trust the path, and if you felt that this message needed to reach you, leave your like. This is more than a button. It's a way of saying, I receive, I accept, I trust. Share this message with someone special. Maybe someone who is experiencing similar silence. Maybe someone who needs to hear that destiny does not make mistakes. Maybe someone who is waiting for a sign. You can be the angel that brings this word to someone in need. You can be the light that illuminates someone's shadow. You can be the answer to a dear person's prayer. And if you want to continue receiving messages like this, if you want to always have a spiritual hug in your days, if you want to walk together on this path of faith and hope, then subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. So each new message will find you. Each word will be a divine message for your heart. Each video will be a gift from the universe, sent by your angels. Remember, nothing happens by chance. If you have come this far, it's because you needed to hear this. And if you felt peace, it's because the universe confirmed it. Now, leave your comment, share your word, and carry this message forward. Because when one soul awakens, many others awaken as well. And when a flame is lit, darkness cannot resist. This is your moment to connect, to affirm your faith, to believe that silence speaks, that shadows teach, and that true love is never lost. You are not alone. God is with you. The universe is moving everything in your favor, and your guardian angels walk by your side, illuminating each step. Now tell me in the comments, which word from this message spoke to you the most today?